Way to go.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay. You see how you act? You see how you behave when your team wins? Okay.
All right. Skip, you had your moment. That was big. You deserve it because the Cowboys steamrolled their division rival to a 41-21 victory yesterday. Dak threw 3 touchdowns. Zeke ran for 2 more, and the Dallas defense even scored on a pick 6, one of 2 interceptions the team had on the night. And for the Cowboys, they're now sitting in first place in the NFC East and find themselves over 500 for the first time in the Mike McCarthy era. I cannot wait to hear what Skip has to say, but Shannon, scale of 1 to 10, how impressive were the Cowboys?
3. Because I called it
A 3?
What part about 3 didn't you get? 1, 2, 3.
Like T-H-R-E-E?
No, 3.
Oh, 3.
Oh,
wait, she said scale of 1 to, not 1 to 3, but 1 to 10.
Yeah. Okay,
No?
if you want to be scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to give you a 2. You better be glad I gave you a 3. Skip, hold on.
A 3 for that?
Did I not tell you this was coming? You say it's going to be close. I say, Skip, they're going to steamroll them. I have seen enough of the Eagles.
Well, you didn't exactly pick a steamrolling score.
I say you're going to win by at least 10.
Oh, okay, that's a steamroll.
That was Skip, first of all. You cannot, Skip, there's no way you laid your head down on your pillow last night and felt good about that victory after
You're
what you
kidding.
saw.
You were
The Eagles were terrible.
I gotta get her new TV.
Well, you need to.
Seriously, I gotta get one of those Shannon Sharp cowboy-hating specials.
Skip, the Eagles are a bad football team, especially offensively. First of all, they have a coach that shouldn't be a head coach. They have a quarterback that shouldn't be starting. And the game... Now, you talk about sabotaging with Bill Belichick and the game plan he used in the Super Bowl. This seemed very sabotaging to me, that your starting running backs get 3 carries. Miles Sanders carries the ball. His first carry he gains 24 yards, and he only gets 1 more carry? Wow. And you thought that was a good game plan to let Jalen Hurts throw the ball... how many times he throw the ball? 39 times. Now, you look at the stat sheet, if you didn't watch the game last night, and you look at the stat sheet, you're like, man, Jalen Hurts played good. But if you watched that game last night, nobody walked away from that game. No Eagle fan left that game, left their television set, or left the bar where they was watching the game and says, man, we got our quarterback of the future. He played awful. He threw an interception. You know on the go ball, you can't leave it inside because the DB is playing inside. He throws a pick 6. He takes a 3-step drop. He's staring down Devontae Smith with that alignment. What do you think Stephon Diggs is reading? 3 steps with that alignment. Oh, he running speed out. Let me jump it. And to the house.
Did you happen to notice that Devontae Smith fell down on the route?
Even if he doesn't fall down.
It's not going to be a pick 6.
It's not going to be a pick 6, but it's not going to be a completion either. Skip, you can't stare these guys down in this league. The guys are too good. They pattern read. They look at the formation. They look at your split. They look at the quarterback. It's a 3-step drop. What route you think they're going to throw on a 3-step drop? A slant or out route, speed out. And from that alignment, he can't run a slant route.
Could be a pump and go, right?
Well, I would take my chances. I would take my chances that he go on a 3-step set and then take 2 more steps to throw the ball, Skip. Look. I get it. I know you all happy, the Cowboys. We going to the thing. We doing this. Okay.
Yeah.
You laughing right now. You're beating on and Jenny's talking about the Cowboys in sole possession of the East. What she didn't say, the terrible division East.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
But they're going to run away. What did I predict? They will win it easily. Didn't I say that?
You did say that.
Are you ready to concede?
No, I ain't ready to concede nothing because the Cowboys going to do Cowboys things somewhere down the line. The Cowboys are like a pig in a 4-H contest. Yes, you won. You got the ribbon. But guess what? You still a pig, and you know how it's going to end when it's all
Dallas
said and done.
Cowboys, Shannon Sharp, the Hall of Famer, just called you a bunch of pigs in a poke.
Yeah,
Pigs.
in a 4-H contest.
Yeah.
You won the ribbon, but you didn't know how it's going to end. You know how this is going to end, Skip Bayless, right? Okay, just so you know.
So that's your prediction. It will end badly. Okay, are you here to predict right here, right now, that the field will win the East? Because I gave you TF the field. I gave you the Eagles and your Washington and your Giants.
And all of them are bad right now.
Okay.
And your team right now seems to be the best team in a bad division. But I know the Cowboys. History has told me one thing. The moment you think they're about to do this, they will inevitably do that. That's what I'm holding firm to.
Shannon Sharp, I got news for you this morning. History is about to be history.
Okay.
because nothing that has gone on before matters right now.
Oh, yeah, it does.
What have I told you from the start about my Dallas Cowboys? Something is different with this team.
Yeah, the division is worse.
I give you everything that you said. The Eagles are struggling. They've been decimated in the offensive line. I give you all of that.
Oh.
Jalen did some good things, and he did some really bad
When
things.
did he do
last
the good
night.
things?
Well, he completed passes of 41 yards, 38 yards, 27 yards, and that last touchdown pass to Greg Ward Jr. was a thing of beauty. There aren't many humans who could pull off the feat that touchdown pass was. That's what Jalen Hurts can do. But now let's step back from all of this, and I'm just going to give you my eye test, and I'm going to tell you from my heart, the bottom of my heart, what I witnessed last night. I saw, for the first time in the Dak Prescott era, a real live football team. I'm talking top to bottom, offense, defense, special teams. They looked like a football team to me last night. A team that actually could contend not just in the division, but in the NFC.
See, there you go. See, there you go.
The conference. I saw offense. I saw defense. I saw special teams. And I saw a Dak Prescott who is playing at the highest level he has ever played at. I told you in training camp, even though he got no repetitions, no preseason games, no padded practice repetitions, no joint practice repetitions, I was scared to death about that. But one thing I wasn't scared about, what did I tell you from watching him on Hard Knocks? There was a new serenity about Dak Prescott. He has embraced his place with that franchise, his position as the face of that franchise, the leader of that football team. And he kept talking about what gratitude he has that he got to come back and play the sport he loves with all his heart and soul. And it was a beautiful thing to watch. He said he was not crying during the national anthem. You saw something trickle. He said it was sweat. I'm still guessing it was a tear.
Right.
That's what I think, because I think he's been through so much on and off the field.
Yeah, especially Skip, knowing the last time he played a meaningful game there, we know how it ended. We watched him cry going off the field because the uncertainty of his future, especially with the team.
And not only is he back, he is making $75 million this year, and last night he stood up to it, and I wasn't sure he could. But the point is, I kept telling you, he crumbled under the pressure to prove to Jerry Jones that he was betting on himself and that he was worth $75 million. He was struggling going back to 2019 and all early last year. That wasn't the guy I had come to know and love. He was trying too hard. And once Jerry caved in and gave him his money and then actually told the world, I overpaid, told it to Dak's face.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. He sure did. Sit right next to him.
Yeah, sat right next to him and said, you got me. And yet Dak took that as a sign of respect to the point where he heaved a big sigh of relief and said, okay, he was forced to respect me at the level I believe I had earned.
Okay.
And here we go. And here we went again last night. And yet, what is my favorite all-time Cowboy stat now? Do you realize that in the Dak Prescott era, when they run it more than they throw it, they are now 26-0. What did I tell you yesterday? You have to at least be 50-50, and they went way beyond 50-50 last night. They went 41 runs to 26 passes. I thought Dak was just lethally efficient.
But Skip, you watching it, you see how deep, and I don't want to get too specific and you go to this and that. They're basically playing shell coverage, which the safeties are way off. And so you're basically saying, we're going to be able to stop the Cowboys with a 7-man box. Everybody, it's hard to stop a team that can run the football like they can with a 7-man box. That's a light box.
Okay, Shannon, trust me on this. Anybody last night would have had a hard time stopping that run. They're now 4th in rushing in the league. I know it's a small sample size of only 3 games, but you know who's at the top. It's Baltimore and Cleveland and Tennessee.
Right.
And guess who's 4th on that list? Zeke and company. And company now includes a Tony Pollard, who in the first half, what did I tell you? You got to go 50-50 with their snaps. In the first half, they went 11 carries Zeke and 10 for Tony Pollard. And what did I tell you?